All right, people. I'm gonna unbox these Roxani's 24 models. And actually, you know what? Let's look at the sides real quick. And what I'm gonna do is also slap my SLX in there. I can't really do a comparison because I've really beefed up my SLX. It's on the realm of throwing 0.8 grams with no questions. But that's what I plan to do with my Roxani. I'm just waiting for stuff to start slowly coming out to make it better. But as of right now, the only things that I am gonna do after taking it out and testing it is I'm going to change the spool bearings and I'm going to add the other 3 bearings that's missing, making it a 10-to-1 or 11-to-1. It'll be 11 bearings in total. So, in comparison real quick, because I know some people were asking about the SLX. I don't know if you can see that. This is a 8.2 on the gear ratio. Crank per turns, it is a 34 here. This one's a 30. This is the 7 ratio. This is the 8. Let me slide it to the middle so you guys can see a little better. 20-pound drag. Abu does not play when it comes to their drag system, even with bait finesse. And I've always said that I don't think they really are thinking too much about panfish and trout and stuff when it comes to their reels, even though their rods oddly do like 2 grams and up to 20. And the coin term was 5 to 15 grams. I just like to go in the realm of 7 or 0.3 grams up to 7, 8 max. After 8, I use my conventional stuff, and I don't even show my conventional stuff. This channel is not dedicated to conventional stuff, even though I might eventually start showing it. But as of right now, I won't be getting into the conventional stuff. This one weighs 170 grams. 170 grams, that's the SLX. The Abu's Roxani's are 172 grams, and they both come with 8 bearings off the rip. This one comes with 6. It's a 5 with 1 roller bearing per se. These open. Let's crank both of them open actually. I actually already opened the 8 one because it had the deep spool. And this is the 7 I'm opening, but I put the deep spool in the 7. This is the one I'm gonna get rid of. I made a mistake in saying in the video that this handle's shorter, or maybe I didn't. I don't know if I'm gonna delete that video because I didn't post it, so we won't even talk about it. Both handles are 84 millimeters, I do believe. I'd have to double check that to make sure. All that stuff will pop up on the screen. Let's actually open up the 8 as well, real quick. And then some of the things that I noticed right off the bat, because I was messing with both of them. All right, so what comes in the box? What comes in the box? Obviously, it comes with a bag. It comes with the actual schematics of everything. Comes with a warranty card inside of here. It says user card, but it's a warranty. I used my translator and it was saying where the warranty could be used for in Japan and all of that stuff, but I'm not in Japan, so I can't use it. And of course that bag, which I don't know who would stick it in a bag. Maybe, don't get me wrong, I use a real cover if anything. So, out of the box, we notice it has this A shape, but the A is slightly off. I have a Xenon and a ALC bf7, and the A shape is shorter, and to the center. These aren't centered, they're off. Of course, clicking drag, clicking star drag, and clicking adjustment tension knob, and clicking side plate magnet breakdown. It is on both all the same. It only comes with 5 of the strong magnets here. It's open here. You get, I'm pretty sure you probably could glue down some other ones if you wanted to mess around with that. I actually started tinkering with the 8 already. I pulled 2 magnets just to see how I would like it. I don't use as many magnets because I don't cast nearly as hard as I used to. I do more light flicks and it gets them pretty far. I think my max cast with a 1 gram lure is almost 90 feet. Almost, close, cutting it. But it actually was with the Scorpion BFS reel modified. But I think that video is somewhere on one of my shorts. So that's that for now. I am just going to spool this reel and I'm gonna take it out on the water. I actually started messing with this one. I pulled 2 of the magnets out. I actually changed that bearing. Now that I'm looking at it, it has the AMO double bearing in there. I need to change that back. So what I'm actually gonna do is, to keep it close to traditional, I am going to take off this side plate because they are exactly the same, and use it as if it was out of the box, which I rarely do because I know myself and I'm going to already change it to do what I like it to do. I don't throw or cast nearly as hard, but I just have to remember to put this side plate or take that bearing and swap them back when I get rid of the 7.3 model. With that being said, I'll catch y'all on the water. We'll be right back. Welcome back, people, welcome back. I had the Garcia Roxani in my hand. It's finally a top water popper. This isn't one of my main places that I test with, but I'm gonna test here just to see how this reel casts. I'm gonna do a different sizes. So right now, I think this is like a 5 gram lure that I'm gonna test out. Hopefully this knot holds, because I may have cut it really close to my I can't think of the name of the thing now. I'm having a brain fart. My tag in. I cut my tag in really close. Hopefully it doesn't pop. Check my drag and tighten it up just a little tight. 20-pound drag. I don't even know if they want top water. It's the middle of the day. To me, fish are like humans. They don't like looking up at the sun. Why would they want to look up at a topwater popper? You might get one angry one that'll come up there and grab it like that. Oh, okay, he's trying to take me downhill. And I'm not going for that. No, I think I'm strong enough for you to get back up here. I think the line is strong enough for you to come back up here, because I'm not I'm not playing that today. We're not going downhill. Get up here. Some grass right there. And you gotta come over. He's winning right now. He's winning the fight. This is not the fight that I was aiming for, but he's winning right now. Crap. What the heck is that? That he done got me in. Tree branch. Oh, and he done went the other way. All right. Dang, go on it. Big that tree branch is, but I see lures. I see lures on this thing. And that looks like my lure. Fish is gone. And that looks like my lure. That he went under and shot back. Snap. My main thing is just retying, man. All right, we'll be back. Take these a little ways with me. I'm gonna walk up real quick, not too far. Close to the head or in the middle for the whole body to go down. We're gonna do the whole body. I want the whole body to slowly fall. $1.2 grams. See how this do. Just a little light flick. Where that low at? It's falling back first. Might have to move that. Wind, man. Wind, grass, everything is against me. Little guy. And he all twisted up in the daggone lure.
thought he was bigger than that. Thought you was bigger than that. I hate you little jokers with all this energy, man. Here we go, man. Not big. But he's definitely not going downtown. I don't care. He's trying to. He's got it in the current. They really know how to use that current, man. A big one wouldn't have got away if I didn't see that. But I wouldn't have lost him. But that tree down there, I didn't notice that tree was down there.
Man, my final thoughts. I honestly think this video should have technically been first, but I wanted to get both reels and see the difference between the two, even after getting the first one and realizing that I didn't want that medium spool. I want the shallow spool. There are different variants in spools, and this particular reel, they made it 2 different spools with 2 different speeds. For some odd reason, I was thinking that 8.1 would be the shallow spool, and not even looking at it. And the 7.3 or 7.2 or 7.1 or whatever it is, I can't think of it offhand, that's the one with the medium spool. And then there's a deep spool, but they didn't make a deep spool model. They have a US version of this reel. It's gray, orange, and black, and it's called a Revo BFS X or XBFS, and it's running around $150. I've seen a few people complaining about it. I will say, out of the box, anything under 4 grams, you're gonna have a tough time. They designed this reel, and I could tell right off the bat that this reel was gonna be one of those reels out of the box that wasn't gonna go and throw like ultra micro finesse stuff, no flies or anything like that. The spool itself is 15 grams. In their mind, and what I'm thinking is what I'm doing right now, what it's being used for, fighting strong fish, pulling them out of the current. This would be the reel that you would use your bait finesse stuff for. Frogs, you might be able to get away with doing a frog fishing with this reel. It has a 20-pound drag system built into it. And of course, the next video, I'm going to go in and modify both reels and make it so that it can be more finesse, and it'll be ultra micro finesse with a lot of strength. So bluegills won't stand a chance. If you made it this far, I appreciate you all for watching. Leave a subscription. Leave a comment, subscribe, share it, and then give your personal thoughts if you own either of these reels. Until next time, peace out.